centers are in the center, one for each color, and they don't move no matter how you turn them. Edges, they have 2 colors, and there's 12 of them. And then finally corners, they have 3 colors each, and there's only 8 of them. The first step you're gonna do is make a yellow daisy, which what that looks like is all of the white edges, which are edges that have the color white on them. And we're gonna put them up here, so I'll teach you how to do that. Alright, so if you have one, just so here's the yellow center. Down here in the middle layer, facing in the middle layer, you can just turn it up. And if there's another white piece in the way like this, so if I turned it up, it'll move that one out. Just move this one out of the way by turning the top layer. And then you can push it up. If they're in the bottom layer and touching the white edges touching the white center, then you can just turn that side twice. But if they're in the bottom layer and they're not facing the white, touching the white center, the white's not touching, then what you're going to want to do is push it up into the middle layer like that, and then put it in the top to make your yellow daisy. Alright, the next step is a white cross, where we're going to make all these white edges touching this, but also touching their colored centers. So what you're going to do is pick one white edge, and I picked blue and white, and move it to its center. So if I look, its center is to the right. So we're gonna move this blue and white edge to its center, and then push it down to the white, turning the white twice, like that. And you just do that for all of them. So orange and white right here, one center, so over here, and I'll push it over and insert it. Green, already at its center, so I'll put it down. And then for the last one, red is over here, push it over and turn it. Alright, so the next step is putting all the white corners in their place. So before you learn this step, there's one algorithm you're going to want to learn, and that's R, U, R prime, U prime. So basically what you do is you turn this layer up, top layer, left, this layer down, top layer right. Okay? You're gonna find a white corner. So I found this one, and you're gonna look at its other colors other than white. Mine has green and orange. So what you're gonna do is put it above the slot. This is a slot in between 2 centers, and with its colors. So this is orange and blue. So I have to move it over the orange and green, and do that algorithm until it goes into the bottom. So that one, this one in the first try, but most of the time it won't do that. So like if I do this, green and red, move it over here and do that algorithm. It's taking multiple times. It can take up to 5 times. Okay. So now if it's in the bottom layer, you're just gonna wanna put it to your right and do the algorithm. That algorithm is called a right algorithm. the next step is the second layer, which will put all the edges in between these centers, other than the yellow. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is look in the top layer for an edge without yellow. So this one is yellow, so it won't work. But this one, or actually this one, it has no yellow, so this will work. So what you're going to do is put it above its center color. So this is green, and this is red, so we're going to put it above red. And then look at its top color, and see which side it's on. For me, it's the left. So then you push it away from its top color. And now there's another algorithm you're gonna need to learn. It's the same thing as this, but on the left side. So what you're gonna do is move the left side up, this side right, this side, left side down, and this side left. So once you learn that, what you want to do is push this away, and then do that if the place where it needs to go is on the left. So then I'll do that, the left algae, and then rotate over here and do your right algae. And boom, that put in this. So now here's the other case where it's to the right. So you put it above its center, and its top color center is to its right. Push it away, and then first you're gonna do a right algae, rotate, and then do a left algae. So now the last case is where it's already in a slot, but it's not the correct one. So what you're gonna want to do is just hold it to the left or right. It doesn't matter for this. So if you hold it to the right, you'll start with the right algae. But if you hold it to the left, do the left algae. Okay, so I'll do the right algae. So do that, and then rotate and do whichever one you didn't do before. And it brings it out. So I did the left algae. But if you started with the left algae, you do a right algae for the second time. And then it brings it out. Alright, so the next step is creating a yellow cross. So there are 3 cases you can get for this. One is a hook. So if you get a hook, which looks like center and these 2 edges, you're gonna want to put it where the edges are in the back and the left. So do that. And then what you want to do is rotate the front layer and do that right algae twice. This one is called a line case, and what you want to do for it is the same thing as a hook case, except you only have to do right algae once. And the last case is where you have no edges, or no edges up, and it's the worst case. And what you have to do is do that, and then you have a hook case, bring it to the back, and then do right algae twice, and you have a yellow cross. So the next step is going to be matching all of these colors, like these edge colors, the yellow ones, with their centers. So what you're going to do is find where you can have 2. And there's 2 cases for this, but you can always get 2 matched up already. And there's another algorithm you're going to need to learn, and it's called a SIN. So you're going to keep track of this pair. So what you're going to do is bring the pair out, and then fix this side, push this pair to the back, open up the slot, and reinsert it. And then that's what we would do if you have to the right and back. But there's one more case. Alright, so the next case is where instead of two next to each other, you have them across from each other. And what you're gonna do for that is hold it in the front and the back, not the right and left. And just do that same. And then it creates that case where they have to the two next to each other, hold them to the back and right, and just do that same. And then all the colors should be matched. So the next step is making sure all of the corner colors are matched with the edge colors. So like red and green is not matched with orange and blue, but orange and green is matched with green and orange. So like I only have one. So what you're gonna do is find either 1, 4, or 0. Those are the only. So if you have 1, you're gonna hold it to the left and do this new algorithm called a Nicholas. And basically what you do is take this pair out, put it to the back, take the left pair out and push it to the back, reinsert the right pair, and reinsert the left pair. And then it could solve over all of your corners, or all the corner colors, or it could, you might have to do it one more time. So put it down. And now all of the corner colors are matched. So if you have no corner colors matched with edges, then what you're gonna wanna do is just do a Nicholas from anywhere on the cube, and you will get 1, and then just do the case from earlier. Alright, so the last and final step is you just have to twist these corners around. Don't literally twist them, there's just something you have to do. So what you're going to do is flip the cube over so yellow's on the bottom, and hold the, so this is a solved corner, this is unsolved. Hold an unsolved corner to your right and just do right algaes until that corner's yellow faces the bottom. And then always make sure you finish the right algae, that top turn, otherwise it'll mess up your whole cube. And make sure instead of rotating to the next one, you just turn the bottom to the next one. It's solved, and I always have one left. And that's how you solve Rubik's Cube. If you guys enjoy tutorials like these, subscribe and comment which ones you want next.